Today, I want to share a story that's inspired countless generations. A story of courage, a story of faith, and the power to overcome even the most impossible obstacles. It's the story of Moses and the parting of the Red Sea. While this story is rooted in the Bible, its lessons transcend time and religion, offering each of us a blueprint for navigating our own seas. The story of the Red Sea, facing the impossible. Moses and the Israelites are fleeing Egypt. Behind them, Pharaoh's army is closing in, and in front of them is the vast Red Sea, an impassable wall of water. Fear grips the people. They feel trapped, hopeless, and defeated. How many of us have felt this way? Maybe it's a financial crisis, a broken relationship, or a dream that feels out of reach. Life has a way of presenting us with red seas, situation where the odds seem insurmountable, where there's no clear path forward. But what does Moses do? He doesn't give in to the fear. He doesn't turn back. Instead, he turns to God and takes a step of faith. And because of his faith, the waters part and the impossible becomes possible. Lesson 1. Have faith in the face of fear. The first lesson we can learn from Moses is the power of faith. When the Israelites saw the Red Sea, they focused on the obstacle, but Moses focused on the solution. He believed that something greater was at work, even when the situation seemed hopeless. In your own life, when fear threatens to overwhelm you, ask yourself, are you focusing on the obstacle or are you focusing on the possibility? Faith doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means believing that there's a way forward, even if you can't see it yet. Take that first step. Speak up, take action, and trust that the waters will part when you move forward with courage. Lesson 2. Leadership through action. Moses didn't just tell the Israelites to have faith, he demonstrated it. He stood at the edge of the Red Sea, raised his staff, and commanded the waters to part. His leadership was a combination of faith and action. In our lives, we often wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or someone else to lead the way. But sometimes you have to take that first step yourself. Whether it's starting a new business, mending a broken relationship, or pursuing a dream, leadership means taking action even when the path isn't clear. What Red Sea are you standing in front of? Be like Moses. Take the first step of leadership and watch how others are inspired to follow. Lesson 3. The power of persistence. Let's not forget that Moses' journey wasn't easy. Even after parting the Red Sea, he and the Israelites wandered in the desert for 40 years straight. The journey to the Promised Land required persistence, patience, and resilience. Life is a journey, not a sprint. The obstacles you face may not disappear overnight, but persistence is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. When the road gets tough, remind yourself, the Red Sea didn't part because Moses gave up. It parted because he kept going, even when the odds were stacked against him. Lesson 4. Obstacles are a part of your purpose. Imagine if Moses had never faced the Red Sea. The story of his leadership and faith would not exist. The obstacle wasn't just a barrier. It was a stage for his purpose to shine. In your life, the challenges you face are not meaningless. They are opportunities for growth, strength, and purpose. That financial struggle could teach you resourcefulness. That difficult relationship could teach you compassion. The Red Sea in front of you could be the very thing that defines your journey. Lesson 5. Trust the process. Finally, Moses teaches us the importance of trusting the process. When he raised his staff, he didn't know how exactly the waters would part. He simply trusted that they would. In our own lives, we often want to control every detail. But sometimes you have to let go and trust that your efforts, your faith, and your persistence will lead to something greater. So what's your Red Sea? What impossible obstacle are you facing today? Maybe it's fear holding you back. Maybe it's the belief that you are not strong enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough. But let me remind you, Moses wasn't a perfect man. He doubted himself. He felt unqualified, yet he still stood up, trusted in his purpose, and led his people to freedom. You have that same power within you. The Red Sea in front of you isn't there to stop you at all. It's there to show you what you're made of. Have faith, Take action, persist through challenges, and trust that the path will reveal itself when you step forward with courage and purpose. The waters will part. The impossible will become possible, and you, like Moses, will discover the strength to lead yourself and others through whatever challenges life throws your way. Like and subscribe if you like the vibe. Share if you care. Thinkers are us.